The assumption here is that God is somehow a being that delights in kind of slamming the door in people's faces and saying, "Oh well, you've missed your opportunity, and you don't make it, you don't qualify, you don't make it through the doors of heaven or whatever." And I think that's not the God that I see in the Bible. The God that I see in the Bible is one who has made himself known, and he has started with a particular nation known as Israel, and it started there. And then he came himself. And we see, the growth of the history of Israel. And they always existed to be a sign to the rest of the world. So here we have a God who wants to make himself known. And the documents that record this, as Amy was saying earlier, are extremely reliable. Then we see God himself steps into human history and points people to the Father and says, I am the way and the truth and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me. Now, people look at that and say, look, that's so exclusive. But the problem is that the thing that separates us from God is so unique that the solution has to be equally unique. The problem is so encompassing that the solution also has to be all-encompassing. To solve the problem, the disconnect between people and God, we need someone who is human and like us and can identify with us in our humanity. But we also need someone who is not like us, someone who doesn't have the same stain or guilt or messed upness in them. And only one person has ever met both of those criteria, the person of Jesus Christ. Now, a solution, a way to God has been made. And God has done everything possible, and he has paid the highest possible price so that we can know intimacy with God, so that we can know friendship with him forever. And on one level, the fact that people ask this question might be a failure of the church to step up and actually believe that God is on the move, God is doing things, and he does want people to know him. On another level, it is our choice, because I say to each of you today that God has spoken, he has made himself known, he's not hiding himself, and it's really up to us. What do we make of it? Will we accept his invitation? He is not a God that slams the door in people's faces.